Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Maya. To all of our new subscribers, welcome to our channel. If you are watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, definitely subscribe. But today's video will be how I make my wigs with a closure. I'm going to show you guys the process before, how I prep before making my wigs. I'm also going to show you guys how I make the wig. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and also share. And I'll see you at the end of the video. So let's get right into this video. The items you'll need before making your wig is a styrofoam head you can purchase at the beauty supply store with all the other items. You'll need a wig cap. I use the one with adjustable straps. You'll need some scissors. You will need some thread, polyester, nylon, cotton, and you'll also need a needle. And right now I'm just showing you guys how I thread my needles. I stick the thread through the needle, and then I'm going to be pulling that thread all the way down. And then I'm just going to snip the thread from the thread ball. And now I'm going to show you guys how I knot the end of my thread. So I just wrap it around my index finger like that. And I place my thumb on the intersection of the thread. So place your thumb in the middle of the X. And now you will just see me. You can see the string hanging out. I'm just going to pull that string up. Okay, and now I'm going to make a hole with the string that's wrapped around my finger. You will see me. I'm actually going to pull that up with my nails. And now I'm going to stick that string through the hole. Basically, all you're doing is just making a knot. And I knotted about 3 or 4 times, and then I cut off the excess thread. So now I'm going to place this cap on my head, and if you notice, this line has 2 lines in the cap that goes all the way to the back of the cap. So it is coming from the front and it goes all the way to the back, and I make sure that those lines are lined up with the eyes in the styrofoam head. So make sure that the lines, and then that is the back of the cap, and you can kind of see where the lines go all the way to the back. Okay, so now I am about to sew down my closure. I'm going to pin that down with a needle that I have. You guys can use T-pins or pins. In this case, I'm just using a needle, and I'm going to pin down the other side of the closure with a needle that I have as well. And now I'm going to pin down the back of that side. I'm going to stick my needle through the closure and also the cap. Stick it through the closure and the cap, and pull that needle all the way. And once we are coming up closer to the end, I'm unraveling it right here, but you're going to open that thread up with 2 fingers and stick the needle inside of the hole and wrap it around the needle 4 different times. Stick it inside of the hole once you open it up with your hand, and it's just going to create a knot for us. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make the second knot. So I'm going to be putting my needle through the closure and the cap again. And this time I'm going to make sure that the needle is in the middle between both of the threads. So we're going to take the thread that's on the left side, and we're just going to wrap it around 4 different times. And then we're going to pull that needle through. I'm going to show you guys again. Get it through the closure and the cap. Make sure that the needle is in the middle between both of the thread. Wrap it around 4 different times. Pull it through. Now for this portion, I do not knot this portion. I just make sure that the needle is in the middle, just like that, and I just pull it through. I'm going to show you guys again. Place the needle in the closure and also through the cap, and make sure that the needle is in the middle between both of the thread, and pull it through. That's just what I do, and I'm just going to finish off the rest of this closure. And I do the same thing for the back and also the same thing for the other side. We have reached the end of sewing down this side. So now I'm just going to do the same thing I did in the beginning. Make sure the needle is in the middle, wrap it around 4 different times, and then pull it through to make a knot. I'm going to cut off the excess thread, and after I cut off my excess thread, I always knot back up my thread. I do not waste any thread. If it's going to be enough for me to use the next time, I always knot it back up, and then I'm just tying this how I would just regularly just tie a knot. I tie that 3 to 4 different times as well. So now you will see me pointing at the lines in the head. It comes with adjustable straps, so pay attention to the lines in the head because there's going to be your starting and ending point for your first track that you lay down. Okay? And we're just going to go in between the lines, and that's it. So I start off by doubling up my wefts in the back portion. I'm going to be doubling up both of the 18-inch bundles because I just feel like it just moves by faster for me. You guys do not have to double them up. That is just how I do it. So I'm just going to start by placing a pin in the middle of both of the wefts and pinning it to the cap, pinning it to the styrofoam head as well, and then place it where I want it to end at as well. I'm doubling up my wefts, so I want to place that needle through both wefts. Again, you guys do not have to double up your wefts. I just do that. It moves by much quicker for me. So creating a wig can take anywhere from about 1 hour to 3, you know, it can take however long. But now I'm just going to place that needle through the cap. Place it through the cap. And we're just going to knot it the same way we did in the beginning, but I'm just going to show you guys again. We're going to place it through the cap, and then we're going to pull the needle through. And once we get to the end of the thread, remember we're going to open up that thread. We're going to open it up and we're going to place the needle inside of the hole and wrap it around 4 different times. And that's just going to create our first knot. So this is basically this. We did the same thing in the beginning with the closure. Now we're going to do it with the wefts. I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to pull the needle through and it's just going to make our first knot. Okay? So for the second knot we're going to make sure that we get it through the weft again and through the cap. And then we're going to make sure that that needle is in the middle again. And we're going to wrap it around 4 different times again. Sorry if the camera is moving right here, you guys. I just wanted to make sure that y'all can see me. Wrap it around 4 different times and then pull it through. And that's going to make our second knot. And then I'm going to make the third knot the same way. After I get done making my third knot, we're going to pull the thread up and place our index finger on the thread in the cap, and we're going to go underneath the weft. We're not going through this time, we're going under, so we're going through the hair and through the cap. So you place your index finger right there, and the thread is automatically in the middle, and you just pull it through. That's how we did the same thing in the beginning. So I'm just going to finish off this side. Okay, so now we're going to knot that the same way we knotted in the beginning. Stick it through the wefts and also the cap. Wrap it around 4 times and then pull it through. Now I'm going to be doing the flip over method with this, but first you want to make sure that your thread is behind the weft because you don't want it to get lost in the hair. So pull your thread behind the wefts and flip that hair over. And I'm just going to pin it down. Now I'm going to knot it the same way again. Stick the needle through the wefts, wrap it around 4 times, and pull it through. And it's going to make a knot. And then I'm just going to knot it again one last time. And then after I get done knotting, I'm just going to sew it up how I showed you guys in the beginning. So now I'm going to finish off the two 18-inch bundles. We are only going to be sewing in 3 bundles. I had the 16-inch, the 18-inch, another 18-inch, and a 14-inch lace closure. So I'm going to come to you guys when I'm done sewing in the two 18 inches and come back when I'm at the top of my head for the 16-inch. Okay, so these are how both of the 18 inches bundles look that I have already sewed in. So now we're just going to move on to the 16 inch because we're already at the top of our head. And my head is so small, y'all. Like, this cap literally fits my head. The styrofoam head is the same size as me. To track down, we're going to lay it down the side of our head. By laying it down the sides of your head is going to allow the track not to show when the wind blows, and it's just going to allow that hair to be in your face more. So I'm going to lay it down inside my head and curve it. And now I'm just going to stick it through like I've been doing, knot it up. Right here you actually see me going under the weft. It's the same method. I'm still making sure that the needle is in the middle, but I'm just going under. That's just the difference. So now we're going to knot that corner piece because we want that corner piece to stay right there. We don't want it to go nowhere. So I just knotted up the corner piece, and then I'm just going to continue to sew down the rest of the weft. I'm still continuing with the flip over method. I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm just going to place a pin in there to keep it in place. I feel like when you place pins in your track, it just makes it go by so much smoother and faster because the track isn't moving. So when you place pins to hold it down, it makes everything go by so much more smoother so that you don't have to worry about the track moving, coming up, or doing any of those types of things. So now I'm just going to sew the rest of this down, and I'm going to come back when I'm going to be sewing the hair to the closure. here. I hope you guys can see, but I'm actually going to be sewing going under the wefts and through the closure. Under the wefts and through the closure, so we can make sure that the closure is down secure and is down tight as well. So we're just going under, making sure the needle is still in the middle, and then still pulling it through. So I'm going to be doing that for the rest of this track. We are done sewing, and this is what she looks like. She's looking good. Can't wait to try her on and put some curls in there, make it look real cute. And pluck the part. I'm just plucking it a little bit more, but I did go in and pluck that part, and I'm just brushing it out. And now I'm just going to cut off that part in the back up under the adjustable straps. Please do not cut the adjustable straps off. Just cut under the adjustable straps because I don't want it to be on my neck. It's going to be too hot. Now we're going to cut off the inside flap up under that closure. Make sure that you guys are not cutting where you sewed down your hair at, okay? And I'm just going to cut off the sides. And I'm going to cut off the other side. And that is what our part looks like. Hi guys, you have reached the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and also share. Stay tuned for an upcoming video that will be on our channel about when we will be going live here on YouTube. And if you guys have any video suggestions or video ideas, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Are you subscribed to our channel? Have you watched our latest videos? If not, click the subscribe button and you can stay updated to all of our latest videos.